Where did it go? You want to play, huh? Come on. You just want to play with the deer? I know. Just for fun. Dad, just for fun. Can't you get it to come back, Dad?
Hi everyone, we've got another episode of the world famous Fleet Finds. I think this is episode 4, maybe 5. So we've found some pretty interesting items. We got a good mix of stuff, and we've got one. What are you huffing and puffing about? Just take like 5 minutes, okay? 5 minutes. And we've got one really awesome item. I didn't find it. A friend of mine found it and gave it to me. So not only do I get the joy of donating these found items to other people, but now I've been on the receiving end and I got something that I actually really needed. It's perfect, and I'm gonna save that for last. Hey, leave it. So we've got a good assortment. Let's start off as the usual. We've got some glasses. Now I've got a previous find was a pair of reading glasses that I actually use, so I've kept those. Now this pair here, these are definitely reading glasses. So you guys are really in focus right now, but everything over there isn't. Actually, no, these are some kind of prescription. I don't know what they are, to be honest with you. There's no markings on them. I've already been asking people who can I give these to. I hate to just throw them out, but they are some kind of prescription. Not bad. I kind of look like Eric Severide. If you know who that is, you're my age or older. Now this pair is fully marked. These are Foster Grant, Design Optics. This is a +2. Now these are more like Ashley Banfield. And if you know who she is, you're watching a certain news channel. Let's skip over. We just found this morning. It's a small pull toy, rope toy for a doggy. We found that Lefty found this up right next to a fire ring. I'm gonna soak this in hot water and soap and some bleach and get this all cleaned up and rinsed out really good. And we'll throw that in his basket of toys. I've had to keep hiding it from him all morning till I shot the video. Now this here, I showed this in Instagram a little while back.
I don't know, buddy. Let's see. What is this? It's electronic.
We found this on a really rough downhill over there, and I'm pretty certain it's from a bicycle, and that it has something to do with, like, it's a sensor of some kind for speed probably. And if any of you can identify this, definitely throw it down in the comments. It says Auto Feel, and it has head 2 wires that were coming out of here. So I just picked it up because I thought it was interesting. You can see how somebody really took a hit on that downhill over there, and I'm sure that it smashed this and broke it off wherever it was mounted. Really took a hard hit there. So if anybody knows what this is, put it down in the comments. I'm going to toss it at this point now that I've shown it to you guys, but I just wanted to ask if anybody could identify it. I was just curious about it. Who doesn't love finding tools? This is a 5-point 7/16 3/8 drive socket. Pretty standard stuff. It's in good condition. If somebody needs a 7/16, I can definitely hand it off to them. Now, kind of along that same line here of tools, I found this bolt. Now this is the second bolt I found. So we found 2 bolts. These are large size bolts. It's a grade 8 with a flat washer. This one has flash rust on it, but it's in perfect condition. And these might not seem like the greatest thing to carry, but gosh, I just hope that there's a day when I'm able to help somebody. I can imagine it, somebody says, oh, if I had a bolt for this, and I could run into my cabinet there and say, I got you. So that's why I carry these. I don't know that I'll ever need to use them. You never know. Oh, here we go. These are used for tightening down your tent cables. I used to not know how to use these things correctly. If you don't know how to use these and you have them on some equipment you've got, I'm gonna insert a little how-to video right here. Okay, very simply, your down string comes through this hole, across, and down through the other hole. So it just passes through this. So up through the hole, across, down the hole, then down around your stake. And this bottom string just comes up through this middle hole and is knotted off. See that knot? So that allows you to slide this up and down, tightening or loosening this string. And using these the right way has really saved my shower tent. This thing has been out here through some pretty bad windstorms. So your up string comes up through this hole, across, down that hole, down around your stake, and tie it off through that center. It's that simple, really simple, and they really do work. Last year, I finally figured out how to use them with the help of a how-to video, because they came on the tie-down strings for my shower tent, and I was not using them correctly because I didn't know how. Once I figured out how to use them, I'm like, oh my God, these things are awesome. I went to my friends that were camped right down the way last year, and I showed them how to use them because they were also just, using them as like something to tie to. And I showed them both how to use them, and they were like, oh my God, these things are awesome. Now we have, it's like a salt shaker. It's a glass with the screw-on kind of wooden top here, plastic insert. It's definitely a salt shaker. The holes are big. And I already actually have someone that wants this. I asked this morning, a friend of mine that's camped right down the way, does a lot of cooking with a lot of different spices and such like that. And this is perfect for her. So this is going to go into her kitchen library, and she's going to be able to put this to good use. So I'm glad I found that because she cooks great food, and I want to encourage her to continue to do that. Another item we found, this is bug spray, bug deterrent. It's all natural though. I was in an area where there were a lot of gnats. They're not biting, they don't do anything negatively except like fly into your ears and your eyes and your nose. So this is called Bug Soother. Repels bugs naturally, spelled G-N-A-T. Get it? Naturally. It has lemongrass oil and a hint of vanilla, and it smells good. It actually smells good. So you're supposed to spray it on, rub it all in. I have used it. It deters them. It doesn't totally 100% make them stay away, but it definitely helped in that situation I was in. And I've been using this, and it recommends shaking well because those ingredients don't stay mixed. Great thing to find on the trail. I feel bad for the people that left it behind because those gnats in that area were really horrible. All right, now we're down to the last item, the real killer item. Again, this was given to me by my friend Dottie. Dottie, thank you. I know you're going to see this on the video. Thank you for letting me have this. This is your standard Hobo Freight 8-ton bottle jack. I carry a spare tire for my rig, but I have no jack on board until now. And the reason I don't have a jack on board, I used to have one, but it was too large, and I eventually wasn't able to fit it into my compartment. I would have had to sacrifice a lot to carry it. So I wanted to get a bottle jack of this style so that I could easily fit it and that it would lift the rig. My truck weighs 6 tons. So this 8-ton jack will lift a corner of this truck off the ground shouldn't have any problem with it at all. So this is going right in my storage cabinet with my spare tire. I feel 100% better knowing that I can now actually change a tire if I get a flat. So for that security feeling, Dottie, thank you very much. And thank you for letting me share this on Fleet Finds. It's not very old at all. The valve turn is good. It's got both pieces of the handle. So this was not old at all. All the stickers are still there. So I'm guessing this was not used very much at all. That's the episode of Fleet Finds. Finding great stuff out here. You know, the greatest Fleet Finds that I come across out here are all of the friends and all the people that I meet and talk to when we're out traveling. Yeah. All right, let me get this thing for you. Here we go. So Jeff, since you're an avid bicyclist, you're going to be the proud new owner of my Fleet Find red tail light thing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Let's see if it works. Whoa.
I wouldn't give you something that doesn't work.
Wow.
Excellent.
Nice. It's got side lights.
Because you're a big mountain biker guy, right?
Yep.
Yeah. There's a like-mindedness between a lot of us out here, and that's a great basis to start a friendship or have somebody really good to talk to around the camp area. But some of the people that we come across are struggling, that are not doing very well. And if you watch my next video, I'm going to show you an example of that and a little story about how I was able to help somebody out. Oh, you miss her already? Yeah. So my buddy Jeff, he's taken off today. So, you know, his dog Shelby, she's been a real good companion for Lefty. So they're just walking over to take off in their rig. So Lefty's at the end of his leash watching Shelby, and Shelby's stopped about 20 feet from the truck, like she doesn't want to go and get in the truck. They don't want to leave each other. They've become really good friends. Thanks everyone for watching the video. Everybody take care, be safe, and we'll see y'all again really soon. Are you bored? Huh? I gotta finish the video. What you doing? Ah! Say hi to everybody. Hey everybody! Thanks for watching Fleet Finds.